Yo, let's look at import maps. It's kind of a cool, just native web feature. It's basically, it's a map between an identifier that you just make up to some location. And it works with ESM imports. That's kind of the whole point. So let's say I have this import data and I'm linking it to it from this data/index.js file. It's just a, it exports some data and then I use it. Instead of linking directly to that path, I could just make something up. I kind of like this as an identifier, at just meaning like, oh, this here pen, I'm just making something up and link to it to slash data. And then that doesn't mean anything. That will just break. But it's not breaking, and it's not breaking because I have an import map set up already. It's a script of type import map, and it goes in the head of the HTML files of your pen, and then you put a little JSON inside of it. I know that's a little weird looking. That's just how it works. And then imports, and then that's an object, and then that's where that key is, that one that we just made up, and that links to that path. So now if I have a bunch of different files, they can all just have that identifier, and then I have one place to go change it in case I like move where this file is or something. I don't have to revisit all those files. The import map points to it. Now it's true you could have a bunch of HTML files and you'd have to import the import map and all those different ones. There's tricks around that, but I'm just trying to basically explain to you what an import map is. Here's this component file. It also needs data because it's making a web component, like a custom element here, and then it renders this little card title. It wants the data too, and look, it's getting it from this same location, which is just kind of nice. Now, CodePen makes use of import maps too. Now, look at this import. That one we don't have in our import map. It's just not there. Well, the CodePen compiler in this case is smart enough to be like, that's not a relative path nor an absolute URL. So I think it's probably an NPM package. So we're going to go check that. And if it is an NPM package, we're going to put it in a package.json file for you and then use the information from that package.json file, combine it with your import map if you have one, and make the final import map. We can inspect that. If we look in the DOM here in the head of the rendered thing, we're going to make an import map, and notice it's going to have both. It's going to have @data pointing to that file for us and the UUID, and it's going to link to a CDN that will pull that package off of NPM for us and link it up in an ESM friendly format. So you're using import maps. We're using import maps. It's a great feature of the web, and yay, have a good day.